Test, test, one, two, three. We will be starting in just a moment, guys. I thank you for your patience and I apologize for the delay. Hey guys and girls, Steph aka Zanzikan here, coming at you with another mod follow through. Today is Friday and we are going to hopefully have our mod publicated onto the workshop. Published on the workshop. I'm making up words now. I thank you guys and girls for tuning in, and if you may have remembered on Wednesday, we pretty much finished everything. We incorporated our last model into the mod. There's just a few things that we need to get prepared before we can actually put the mod into the workshop. Now we're going to enter the game environment right now, and I will show you exactly. Oh. Of course it has to block my view. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna look at every single block individually, and we are just gonna note the few revisions that we're gonna have to make on each one of the blocks. And you guys may notice as we go through today, I had revised the music that I play on my stream. There's been quite a few songs that were taken off my playlist, and there's been quite a few added. I think one of the new ones is gonna play right now. No. Here, we'll just skip this one. I don't feel like hearing this right now. But here is one of the new ones. And this is from Machinima Sound. All the new songs on our playlist are actually from Machinima Sound. So just a little heads up and a bit of a credit to them for the music. So we're just waiting for the game to load up. So wait for the program to respond, and it will just be a few moments while that does what it has to do. And here we go. It looks so good when we first log in like this. See every single one of our blocks here. Now, to make sure we've got 11 blocks. So we've got the airlock. That's going to be the first block that we look at. So our airlock is actually this one right here. I don't think there's really anything that I wanted to do to this block. Maybe just the texture for the actual door. I'm gonna make it a bit more solid. That's about it. So it's gonna be pretty much solid like that. So we're gonna add a note. Yeah. Okay. So we might have a lot of work ahead of us. We might not. That's why we're going through each individual block, is to see what needs to be fixed up before I am accepting this as a published mod. So if we do have a lot of work that is entailed to this observation, then we might not be able to publish it to Workshop today, but I'm hoping that the best case scenario, we will have it published. Okay, so the airlock door, that's really the only thing that I can see being changed. I've had a few complaints about this, but I don't see any real issue with that subpart. Let's go into a secluded area to use this door. So we'll put our door right up here. You'll see there's no issue with using this door. Subparts are visible regardless of I'm sorry. First thing I need to do is default back to 70, as that's where everyone will be playing from. Okay, so you're able to access it. Some people say that it's hard to click, but I don't really see that as being the case. Let's say we're got mining or whatever, and then we come back. And this is our ship. Yeah, that doesn't seem hard. No, I'm not gonna change that for that one. So for this block, it's just the door texture itself that we want to fix up. Our light is emissive like it should be. I'm not sure why those lights are. Okay. So that's really the only thing we want to do with that one. Now our ETAF door. Our ETAF door is this one right here. It just lets you walk through, and then it gives some time before it closes again. I'm thinking maybe there's a bit too much of a delay. so let's see how far we can get before it closes again. Okay, so we would have been pretty much right over here. Okay, maybe we can quicken when that actually closes. Okay, so now the hangar door. This big motherfucker right here. Should I be swearing on my stream? Me. Okay, so if we press this, it opens. Don't need to worry about other blocks because they don't have any kind of collision control like that. Then we can see it opens. There's not really anything that I can see that needs to be revised on this model. I think it's standing at a pretty good point. Even the collision is not that bad. Right there. Okay, so there is a bit of a collision issue. Fix that. Not on the front. Oh, there is. Okay, so fix collision on the hangar. Hey, now the iris door. I believe the iris door was... Here, let's close this back. I like that. I would have liked to have the piston actually collapse on itself, but the way subparts are handled on this game, it's a very hard thing to do. Definitely I've tried ways that you would think would work, but just turned out to make things go horribly wrong. So that's why I have it the way it is. Okay, so the iris door. This is the iris door. And then you can walk through, no problem. Maybe if I do increase the empties. Encompass the whole side. I kind of did that with this one. Made it very easy to click. But this one wasn't hard at all to click. This one... I also want to change that, the emissives. I want to make those emissives more like this one. It's sleek, small, not much ugly clutter. Maybe the model itself. Kind of want to give it a definition like this, because how it is right now, it's, you can see every shape, and it kind of just looks weird like that. Okay, so for the iris door, we want, you forgot hashtag pizza. Am I supposed to have pizza on here? Hey, Faceless Boys, I thank you for joining the stream, and welcome. Vivbot Stalker. Stalkerbot should be my name. Maybe we can get a bit more background to that. I'm a bit lost. Which engine is that? The engine is V-Rage 2. This is for the Space Engineers game environment. I'm merely creating mods for the environments. I know I've been asked this a lot, and I'm gonna clear it up before you ask. I am not a game developer. I am just a modder, a simple modder. But this game does allow a lot of accessibility to modders, and that is one of the reasons why I'm modding this. But every block that you see here, aside from the actual ground and that pillar right there, all these blocks are modded blocks that I am putting into the game. Same with that little green screen monstrosity over there, which is obviously a different mod than what this mod pack's gonna be. Never heard of Space Engineers. Well, Space Engineers is basically an open world sandbox game. Open world sandbox building / crafting game. It's basically like an engineering game that doesn't play as much tribute to physics as, say, Kerbal Space. Not as much physics as Kerbal Space Program would attribute, but I would say it's one of the better ones. Oh yeah, definitely. There's a lot of even with this game in particular, there's been modded items that have been incorporated into the game, like into the actual vanilla game. This being a good example. The fighter cockpit. But the fighter cockpit, believe it or not, was actually a modded item. And they just, I guess, Keen Software House, the developer of Space Engineers, they liked it so much that they incorporated it into the vanilla game. And there's been a lot of incorporations of mods into the vanilla game. Not just modded blocks, but just a lot of programming that's been done by modders. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get back to our objective for today. Going a bit off track. Okay, so we want to Okay, let's put a space between everything so it doesn't look as complicated. Well, so it's more eligible. We got our dashes. Want to make a missive status indicator resemble that of a simple door. So, in other words, smaller. Okay. Now, airlock slide door. Okay, so that's this one right here. You go in. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck between blocks. Okay. 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 You're actually pretty giant to this block. But it's gonna be accepted. I'm almost tempted to make all the empties just like this one. It's because it's the easiest to work with. You don't have to get it on the side. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. There has been complaints and we'll fix it. Welcome back, Faceless. Okay, so we're just making note of a change to the empties. You know what? We'll just copy this. And don't need to do anything to the empty for that one. That's really the only change we want to make to the slide door. Is just the empty. Oh, so you're a Blender user. Very cool. I do stream a lot of Blender on my modern follow-throughs. You just happen to catch me when I finished all these models, and I'm actually just incorporating it into the game now. So I don't think we're gonna be using Blender today. But on Monday we'll probably be back to Blender. And I thank you for the follow. very much appreciated. Okay, so the empty is the only thing we want to change on this model. Okay, so next model, the elevator. Okay, a nice little elevator. So there's not really anything we want to change on this. I've already got this released on the workshop, so I've already done all the revisions that I'd like to do to it. The only thing really that the emissives, the light fixtures, that's the only thing that I want to do. Fix. Fix the light fixtures, and that is something that I want to fix on here too. And then again on this one, I would definitely say that Space Engineers is one of the better space games. You can actually can build yourself a spaceship from the ground up, and you can control it. You can walk around in it as it's flying. It's a lot of it's Space Engineers. So basically, in a sense, you're engineering yourself a ship. You've got oxygen that you can use. You actually have to make a conveyor between your blocks, so your blocks can communicate inventories. Got a refinery. You can mine. There's quite a bit to it. It is still an alpha, so that's one thing you really want to keep in mind with this game. There's gravity generators. There's a health station. Just a lot of different things. There's a survival. There's a creative. Right now, I am in creative. My speed is actually vanilla speed. The thing about speed is there's no friction in space, so as long as you have the power, you can infinitely increase your speed, kind of thing. For this vanilla game, the speed does caps at 100 ms or 100 meters per second. Like say I'm walking, I'm only going 4 meters per second. If I run, I only go 7 meters per second. But if I put my jetpack on, then I progressively will just increase speed. And then the speed is obviously a lot faster when it comes to flying a ship. There's a lot of mods out there that increases the vanilla speed if you so do desire to have an increased speed. Okay. For elevators, they are fine. Our multi-directional elevator, we want to put a control pad on the outside. The model that I used for the actual box compartment, I coded HE box, in case that confused you. Okay, so add control pad and empty. And that's pretty much all that we want. Yeah, we already got that fixed light fixture. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is fluid. It opens like it should. Get in it, get out. Then everything's animated. Perfect. If you are referring to this game, it's not spacecraft, it's just space engineers. I've been with this game since last January, so almost a year of playing it. So I'd say I'm pretty familiar with it. There are constant updates and everything, and I do more modding than I do actually playing the game. But I do have experience playing the game. Okay, so that's really the only thing that I want to fix on this, is just get that empty on the outside as well. Well, maybe instead of having a control panel, I can just have... Actually, yeah, I can have control panel instead of on the outside. I can have it on this actual structure here. It won't be floating in the middle like it does for this. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the board and tube. This is our board and tube. Walk through, works perfect. It fits any block, but it's specifically made to fit these airlock blocks. Because after all, this block is definitely for our airlocks. So we're gonna jump ourselves in here. So as you can see, we have two of these merge blocks holding our doors. And there we go. Then if we go here, we can unmerge it. Perfect. Very easy to go through. Yes, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean by study the names. But I have watched Interstellar and Martian. So we're gonna lock ourselves back in to see if it works. And we kind of just went down for no reason. There we go. And it locks. No problem. I would love to have an MT the way they do it in the vanilla game. For some reason I cannot get an MT on a sub part. Very discouraging. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna just drive around a little. And like you can see, I can walk around while I drive. I can put the dressers on override so it keeps going. There's also programmable blocks and timer blocks. The programmable blocks, if you have a knowledge of C++, I think it's C++, then you can script in the programmable blocks and actually have in-game scripts. So it's pretty, you have a large variety of things that you can create on this. Then we're gonna go and dock again. Oh, trying to dock with it off. Okay, so I turned it back on. And there we go. Perfect. Docks no problem. If I close that, we should lose oxygen in here. I don't know why we haven't. Bit weird. That's not something I can do anything about. The docking channel does seem to be working good. It fits directly on this block. Perfect. That's my favorite part. Look at how that.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
I love it. Okay, so
I'll be the one if you want me to.
jump
Anywhere
30.
I would have followed you.
Okay, maybe jump 50.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Okay, so nothing wrong with the board and tube, but we're gonna keep it the way it is. Simple door. I just created the sorry. For the multi-directional elevator, or more of a horizontal. Add sound. SpaceX. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out. Simple door.
Say something, I'm giving
That's this door right here.
I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love. Now I'm saying goodbye.
I like it. Okay. So I got nothing really that I want to change for this one.
I would have followed you.
And then there's this one.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Perfect.
Sorry that I couldn't get to you.
And again, there's nothing I want to change for this one. Okay, so
I would have followed you.
I've got a bit of work. We will start from the start.
Say something, I'm giving
Subparts.
up on you. Say something,
Okay, so
I'm
the door
giving
subpart, we want to
up
change
on
the color for that.
you.
So let's open up a folder. Open up our mods folder. Go into our textures and we need this one.
You're lost in a daze, but the music still plays. Are they watching you? 'Cause you got so
I don't know
much
why I
left
have
to
copies.
lose. Throw away all the fear. It's here. We're gonna bring it on.
There we go. Hey, so we want to fix the airlock door. I'm just gonna open up GIMP.
sleeping alone, and I've been eating alone. I didn't under the stairs, even though no one's home. And if you're living in the daylight, living underground, never sending a message, there's someone's watching over.
Okay. Oh, we can invert that.
Someone's watching over. Hear the flick of the sirens, watch through the screen. He hatched pots at the supermarket, never crossed the sea. With the cameras hanging on plastic rings, he always had the feeling that someone's watching. And now she's sleeping alone, and now she's eating alone. Hiding under the stairs.
What if go this way? Hmm. Maybe. So. Definitely something that will have to be fixed up once I get my drawing pad. Let me just see something quick. Okay. We'll just keep it like this. What do we want to keep?
I wanna love the one I never did to. Speak the words I hid away. Wanna say each word how I would say your name. I wanna say the things that I was scared to. Shout them high, see where they fall. Let it make no sense, but never care at all. My heart is beating to a rhythm that nobody else can hear, but I can hear it, I can hear it clear.
Yeah, we'll try this. Want to fix this as well.
I wanna step onto the high wire, 100 miles above the ground, to walk the line but never to the down. So that's where they can find me, between the clouds and the sky. That is where I'm gonna watch the world go by.
There we go. And that's all we need. Now we can open another folder, and we're just going to convert the image quickly. This is metal. I have a tiny bit of a gloss in. Okay. Okay. There we go. No, bit of lag. I apologize. There we go. Now we can go in here. We're just gonna reload the texture. I don't know why the doors are like that. I think there's a rendering issue with that. Yeah. Let's darken this. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going too dark now. Okay, I think that's good. Now we want to fix the empty for it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna exit the game here and we're gonna go into Blender. close that for now. Open up our airlock. Okay, 3 and 4 can be deleted. So we're gonna work with 1 first. I'm gonna configure as volumetric. It's going to like that. Now we're gonna put it back to a plane axis. And then we're gonna do the same with this one. We'll see how that looks. Save that. And we're gonna go back into the Space Engineers game environment. And we're just gonna let it load and we might have to maybe we'll make it smaller, stick it into just this inside one. Yeah, I don't like how big that is. Okay, so gonna exit. And we are gonna fix this up even more. We'll try that. Take a look in the game and it should come out just how we want it. Gonna load in. Okay. Still just a bit too big. So I'm just gonna bring it down even more. Okay, now we're gonna go with this one. Oops. Right there. Now we're gonna export again. Save it. Hopefully that's the last time we have to export. So we're gonna go ahead and exit. I apologize. There seems to be an update going on in the background. I do apologize for any lag it causes, guys. Okay, so we can enter the game again. Really load up. Okay, I think that works. Okay, we'll accept that. So we're done. ETAF door. Quicken the delay between door open and close. Make detector empty, similar to hatches. Okay. So the ETAF. ETAF, where are you? Okay, so we can get rid of that. That in the middle. Oh, I want to put that back to plain access. Don't want to forget that. I'm a bit worried about it. That. This needed to be here too. And there's... yeah, that was it. Okay. Hey, Idemel. Hello, man. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us once again. I'm doing pretty good. As you can see, I am just revising this, these models and making sure they're tip-top before putting it to the workshop. Okay. Make empty similar to the hatch. Oh god. Okay, so we gotta completely exit. And now we gotta re-enter. Sorry guys, give me a second. Okay, so let's load in. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let's look at our ETAF door. Okay, the reason it's not like that in the middle is because I actually don't have collision meshes in the middle here. Because when I did have collision meshes, it conflicted with you actually being able to go through the door. It's not bad. It's more towards the sides, but it works.
Past is nearing closer and closer, I fear. So let's just cut the bullshit and tell me who's independent.
Okay, so now that emissive, we want to get rid of that emissive. Or we'll quicken the delay. Yeah, we'll do that first. We're gonna go to our mod folder. We're gonna open up the data, uBlock. It's the ETAF door. And we want to scroll down. And it's the closing. I'll make a new page to do this. Oh god, that's a lot of code I'm gonna have to go through. A lot to change. Yeah, I'm gonna do that another time. Okay, so the emissive. That's an easy one.
Or your inhibitions. And after all, you're the was not for everybody. However, I'm starting to see this
Oh no,
in the right light. Yet it still gets
that's
darker.
how I did it. Damn.
You see, it's just a simple symphony or a painting, whatever. It's a natural path that spans infinitely,
Missive.
but my world is crumbling. Let it collapse into the abyss.
So
In the midst of summer, it won't exist.
I want to get rid of.
It's emptiness. It's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to
Yeah,
interfere.
get rid of a missive.
It's quite complex, but what I know.
Gonna be door frame. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll just open the actual file for the other one. Simple door. Copy. Paste. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that it's facing the right way. And we'll try that. That enter the game again. There we go. A lot better, a lot more sleek. And I also wanted to where is it? Under E. ETAF. We're just gonna grab this. I just want to bring it out a bit, just so it looks. Ooh. I don't know. Derp. Okay, so we're gonna add that. This as well. Put this. We're just gonna select all these, and then we're gonna bring them out just a little. Okay, okay. Yes, I know why. Because this along here is our missive. Or, no, it's not our missive. My bad. Sorry, I just need to figure this out. Huh. Rid of these. We don't want this. Maybe these ones? That's a bit weird. Let's look at this again. Where is our... Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. Go into edge mode. We'll do the same on this side. Then we'll try this. There we go. Much better. Okay. I like it. Definitely adds a lot more definition to it. And we're gonna go back to the bottom here. the bottom meat. We really need the extra lines there. Okay. Looking better. Okay, we'll try that.
Patty cake with no hands. Got me in the club making wedding plans. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I can make you famous on Instagram. Hot damn it, your booty like 2 planets. Go ahead, go ham sandwich. Whoa, oh, I can't stand it.
Okay.
You know what
So we
do
want to
with
fix
that
this
big fat
side.
butt.
What side is this side?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, let's look
Wiggle,
in
wiggle, wiggle.
here.
Just a little bit of Cadillac, Cadillac, pop that trunk. Let's take a shot, alley, you that dog. Had up working that 9 to 5. So baby, let me come and change your life. Hot damn it, your booty like 2 planets. Go ahead, go ham sandwich. Whoa, oh, I can't stand it. 'Cause you know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of shake.
It's hard to say which side is
Baby,
which.
turn around. You're a star now. Take a bow. It's just one thing that's killing me. How'd you get that MMG? 'Cause you know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Just move it out a bit.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Why not?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of.
Center to geometry. Then there we go. Export that. That should be all we need. Sides will look like this. Not bad. I do kind of like the theme it's going with. That. Okay, so this one as well. You want to fix that. But before we do, get rid of that. We'll get to that other one very, very soon. Right now, we want to fix the collision of the hanger. Okay. Hey Zentech, I thank you for joining us. Welcome. Okay, so let's open up our hanger. Not the one we wanted. What did I call it? Yeah, I gotta. Not seeing it anywhere. Okay. Gonna have to go into data. Ah, never mind. We already got it open.
I'll break the chains that you pull away. I feel the fear when you look at me. We've had enough of love. Is this not enough?
I'm not sure where I have it.
I break the chains that you pull away. I feel the fear when you look at me. We've had enough of love. Is this not enough? Is this not enough?
There we go.
Is this not enough?
Okay, so we gotta go to collision mesh. And you can see the collision is just not there. They look to be right. Let's go ahead and enter and take a look. That explains it. There we go. I'm gonna enter the game again. That should fix our collision issue. Okay. Looks good. We can scratch that off our list. Okay, so the iris door. Want to do the same with the emissive that we did with the ETAF door. And the MT as well. I think we're gonna do something about the naming conventions I have for everything as well. And we're just gonna select these and we're basically just gonna deform it the same way we did on the other block. Then select these, delete that, select these. Bring them down. There we go. Okay. Now we need to work with the empties. We're gonna delete the one empty. Grab the other empty. Ditto. There we go. And then we are gonna go ahead and export. Hopefully everything's hopefully everything comes out good. So let's quickly reload the game. We'll take a look. Okay. Oh yeah, and just a heads up, MooBot is working properly now. So if ever you wanted to request a song because you just don't feel like hearing what I have on my playlist anymore, feel free, go ahead and do so by doing exclamation mark request song, or sorry, exclamation mark song request followed by the YouTube URL that you would like to play. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I'm very satisfied with how both these blocks look. And we've got the okay. Okay, perfect. So the emissive, we made it smaller, and the detector hatch, we made it similar. Perfect. Now we need airlock slide door, and it's again, it's that we want to fix. Okay. Find the slide door. Probably Shuurai slide door. Or not. Okay, sorry, my bad. Airlock 2. Sure. It does look like I just used the exact same door, but then why didn't the empty change? Okay, there we go. Slide airlock. Yerp. Okay, so this and this. We don't need these. Delete that. Gonna start this one. Put it in the middle. Right there. And it's going to be very similar to the other one. Change it back. Now we're going to do the same to the other side. This is Zia. Just put that at 0 as well. Bigger. There we go. And that's all we wanted to do to this one. So we're gonna export, save. Gonna completely exit this game, and we're gonna load back in to see if the change did what it was supposed to.
I try to picture me without you, but I can't. 'Cause we could be immortals, immortals, just not alone, with me forever now. The blackout curtains down, just
And the game crashed, so I'm gonna have to load it up again. And let's try that again.
blackout curtains down. We could be immortals, immortals, just not
Okay, there we go. Now no one can complain that it's hard to click. So, scratch that off. And now it's the light fixtures of all the elevators. Okay. So I need to look. I want to find airlock. Select this. And just do what it did on there. Okay. So we're gonna close that. Now we want to go to our elevators. We're just gonna select all this. Separate. I think we can actually get rid of that. And we're just going to everything that we're not gonna see in the game should have all been taken away already, but I guess it wasn't. There we go. Grab these. We'll change this to lights. Where are lights? And that should do it. Oops. But those aren't the only lights we need changed. Elevator too. Wait. Okay, that's really the only difference. And we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did.
You're gonna break my heart. You're gonna tear it apart. No matter what you do, I'll still be there for you. And when you call my name, I won't be far away. No matter where you go.
There we go.
You'll never be alone, be alone, be alone. No, you'll never be alone, be alone, be alone. No, you'll never be alone, be alone, be alone. No, you'll never be alone, be alone, be alone. No, you'll never be
Damn it, we gotta select these again.
You're gonna break my heart. You're gonna tear it apart. No matter what you do, I'll still be there for you.
So I had to do. Excuse me. There we go. Update that. We'll go back to the first elevator and fix the UV for that as well because we got to do that. There we go. Now we need the HE block, or HE box. Horizontal elevator box. There we go. Now that should do it. Exit. And then we'll relog back into the game. And then we should have lights on every one of our elevators. Okay. Now load back in. Moment of truth. Awesome, we got lights. Awesome. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so our lights are working the way they should. Let's scratch that off of the list. Oops. Now we need to add sound and add a control pad on the frame for this one. Okay. So let's find the frame. Probably this one. Oh, feet. Open up the box. Copy that. Paste. go. And we're just gonna line this up. There you go. This one's actually gonna be 3. And this one's gonna be 4. There we go. Now we can export, save, exit, and we are going to reload with the new models. Okay. Okay, so those need to be brought down a bit. About there. Now we'll export that. And that should do it. So, we added a control panel. Now we need to add sound. And we do need to change. Yeah, gotta edit that. Okay. So we are gonna save that for next time. I think we're gonna end it here. I do thank everyone for coming and everyone who has came and left. So on Monday we will continue by editing these control panels for this door because it is not in fact going up and down, it's going side to side, so it has to reflect that. So we're gonna have to edit our texture that we made here. And then we can add sound to this block. And then that's pretty much it. After that, we want to organize a naming convention. That's all we want to do. That's all we have left to do. Add sound to the horizontal elevator and then change the naming convention for everything. As well as delay. Quicken the delay for the ETAF door, but that won't come until later. We will have the mod released before this change occurs. But yeah, that's pretty much all we want to do now. And that will be done on Monday. During the weekend, we will be streaming some gameplay. Not sure what game we'll play, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. Either play a game that we had already played, or we might go ahead and play another game. One thing that is for sure, though, is sometime this weekend we will finish the Spookies. What is that game called? Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. So we are gonna finish that game this weekend. It's very interesting. It does give you the jump scares, and I think it's pretty cool. So I do thank everyone for coming. Remember, there is a giveaway at 300 followers. Details on that closer to the milestone. And yeah. So keep it real, keep it safe, and until next time.